Tell me, what did you do today?
What did I do today? I hosted a television show today. Co-hosted. It wasn't my own television show, but it was incredible. It was very, very fun. It went by like that, so I don't really know how I did. Everyone's asking me, how do you think you did? How do you think you did? I'm like, I don't know. I got to go watch my DVR. I thought so.
So what was the hardest part of it?
Just not wigging out. That was the hardest part. I was not nervous. I was nervous all week watching everybody on the show because I was the last to go. And then I came here and I was still very calm. Talking with you, I was very, very calm. And it was just maintaining that because you can easily freak yourself out in a situation like this. And I think I did a good job. You just got to stay present and listen and know what's going on. And I did as good a job as I could on the very first time hosting a show.
Nice. Teleprompter, you dominated. This is something that's been difficult for some people.
Yeah, and that was my biggest fear, which is really strange. Honestly, that was that's why I kept asking you, can I read it? Am I going to have it in my hand? Because that was my biggest fear. Because during the callback audition, I stuttered a little bit, but I had never read a teleprompter before, so I felt good. I did feel good. I'm scared it's going to come back and bite me one day, though.
It will. No, you will definitely fail. Everyone on the set.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I watch Elizabeth, and it's like everyone fails. It's just a matter of covering it up or just making a joke of it, which is what I will do. Covering it up. Yeah.
Okay. What was a misconception of the show before going in? Was there anything that you were expecting to happen that didn't, or?
Well, you have these expectations of being in complete control, like I'm going to say this and I'm going to do this, and because you have an idea of what the show's going to be, and I think I have to lower my expectations. Like I'm going to do the show and I'm going to do the best, and I'm going to nail it. I'm just going to put it through the roof. I'm not going to stutter. But you have these expectations, and you just got to go in and just say, hey, roll with it. Because sometimes I think, this is, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do the show for a year, and then I'm going to go off, and I'm going to be Oprah's replacement, and blah, blah, blah. You're just going to calm down and take one segment at a time. That's what I'm going to tell myself. Okay. So you can't get ahead of yourself.
What's your plan after? What is your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal is to have a talk show. A very fun, similar to this, talk show. It's just one of those things that it's the only thing I think I really can do. I used to I want to do politics, or I'm not that guy. I can't do politics. Maybe later down the lane, but I'm goofy. I want to be funny. I love talking to people. I love finding these quirky things and bringing them to other people. And that's why, a talk show is the only place you can do that. Granted, everybody has a talk show now. It seems like all CNN is talk shows. All Fox News is talk show. Today's show, everything is a talk show. So I definitely have to bring another spin on it. What that is, I don't know yet. But I will bring another spin, and it will be unique.
Well, you know that you have to find a hole, so you're already ahead of the game. Because people just think, do a talk show and it's going to work.
Well,
but
yeah.
You have to find a niche.
No, you have to find a niche. And what my niche is, I don't know yet, because I've got a long way to go, and I have time to find my niche. But I think the more I do this, if I get this, I know it'll help me put me on the right path, and it'll help me realize what I'm good at, what I'm not good at.
All right. What advice do you have for next year's competitors? Because I've been asking everyone else, because this person's yet to do it, this person's yet to do it. Everyone's already done it now. They're the last one. So what do you have advice for somebody else who want to go in there?
My advice might be a little different if I don't win. But for me, going into this,
if you do win,
if I do win, I would say just be yourself and go for it. Absolutely go for it. And I don't think I've held back, and I think I've really worked hard. I think I made the most of the blog, which is the only other source that we had to show ourselves, and I really think I put my all into that. I tried to show a serious side. I tried to show a completely zany side. I tried to show caring about the environment, like everything. I really tried to show that I care about a lot of things. I'm not just this one-dimensional person, but you have to sell your personality and be consistent.
And if you don't get the job, what's your advice?
If I don't get the job, you know what? I thought I was going to make a funny joke, but if I don't get the job, no, be yourself. Like, this is who I am. We said it from the beginning. We're completely different. And I'm a little goofy. I'm a little zany. I don't want to be
country.
I'm a little bit country. I'm a little bit rock and roll. But I don't want to be stifled. So if they don't want my personality, then I don't belong here. And I'm getting out of here now! Oh, sorry. Live news. Tim White's going to kill me. He didn't hear.
You might have, but don't worry about it. We'll move on.
Well, I'm getting out of here.
Both doors are closed. So
It's not
Oh
much.
my God! See, these
Don't
are
worry
the
about it.
things. This is why I'm not going to get this job.
No, if you have a swearing problem out there, be honest.
Are my parents watching?
I don't know.
I do
Are they?
swear. I think they're watching. Mom, Dad, Auntie Paula. I swear. I can swear.
Do you have that
you swear you
inner
swear?
monologue?
What'd you say?
Do you swear?
I swear. I swear.
But
I haven't. I'm able to control it, but my friends, look. You know, you're young. You're a young hip kid. As Naomi would say, you're a young hip kid. We all swear. All my friends swear. I don't put any power in the word. You know what I mean? It's just, to me, it's funny. It's an easy way to make jokes, which is trashy, and my dad hates that. Like, he respects Bill Cosby because he doesn't make jokes with any swears. But I swear. My brothers swear. We all swear. If my parents heard what I said sometimes, I swear.
Have you had a nightmare that you would swear on air?
Yeah, I almost did today.
What did you say?
I didn't swear, but I almost said Jesus, but the biblical word, you know.
Oh, yes.
And I was Catholic and I respect the word, but I was just saying it and like, wow, that's a lot. I didn't mean to be disrespectful, but I think I caught myself.
You did.
And then I went and told Rebecca that I didn't. She's like, oh, I didn't notice that. I'm going to go back. I'm like, great.
Yeah, great.
Throw yourself under the bus. Boom, boom.
It's always better to ask for forgiveness
Yeah.
than to ask for permission.
Yeah. Oh.
Good saying.
Oh, that's a good
I
thing.
just heard that.
I'm going to
It's
be
probably
asking
for me,
a
actually. I
lot
probably
of
wouldn't say that.
forgiveness.
What was I going to say? Well, tell me about the packaging.
That was fun. I'm like, what am I going to do? Like, in the beginning of the show, I said, what am I going to do? The beach, Dell's Lemonade, like clam chowder. I'm not going to do that. I wanted to do a whole spectrum and make each thing creative and funny. I interviewed probably 15 more people that were just as funny, but I couldn't fit them in the package. I interviewed the football team, drama club. I went I went to a union, electrical union, and everyone was so great. And I just wanted to show the spectrum because nobody thinks of Rhode Island as one thing. And to bring it all in at the end, I was like, it's home. And it is. It's home. Even if I don't live here, even if I'm in Chicago in Oprah's studio, starting on my new show, I consider Rhode Island home.
What was the one thing you miss about Rhode Island the most when you lived in LA?
My family. Yeah.
Did
My mom and my dad.
Did they come out and visit at all?
They do. They come out a lot.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And I'm getting teary-eyed.
Oh, stop it.
No, yeah, my family. Because
That's
you don't... it's nice to spend time with them. Because you're in LA. And you're working hard, and some people don't understand. You're trying to pursue a dream, and it takes you away from your family. And so it's nice. This has been great to reconnect.
And it's good to be able to possibly find that.
Yeah, that's why I wanted this, because it's like to come home. It's weird because a year and a half ago, I was in not a bad place, but a bad place for me. And I told myself, I said, I want to maybe go home and reconnect. I was thinking of doing the Peace Corps. And I said, you know what, I'm just going to quit everything. I'm going to leave LA. I'm just going to go home, kind of restart my life. And then this came along about 6 months later. And I was laying in bed one day. And I was like, oh my God, here I am. I've been here for 2 months now, spending time with my family. My brothers, my nephews, my niece, and it's that time to reconnect. So no matter what, that's been amazing.
Nice. So
whether I win or lose.
Are you a proponent of everything happens for a reason?
Yes. Talk to me when I'm 80. Because then I might be, son of a, damn it, Naomi, Mariah. But right now I honestly believe everywhere I've gone up until now, it's all been for a reason. And it's kind of weird that I'm here now, and I hope it's for a reason.